We have some breaking news today, guys, and some good news in the AFC. However, I'm a bit pissed off about one thing. So make sure you wait to the end of the video. I want to go on a bit of a rant. But in some breaking news, we have signed, and I don't think anyone's talking about this. I didn't see anyone on YouTube talking about this yet, so I could be maybe one of the first ones. But look, it's not a massive signing, not a huge signing, but it is something that I wanted the Steelers to take care of. The Pittsburgh Steelers signing Miles Boykin to a 1-year deal. Now, this bloke joins the receiver team, of course, Pickens, Deontay Johnson, Robinson, Calvin Austin, Anthony Miller, Oshesky. The names go on and on and on. Right? He could be there, the sixth one, the fifth one, but at least they're giving him a shot. However, Miles Boykin, as we know, Steeler Nation, he's not really going to be used as receiver. He's more or less used as gunner. Last year, coming from the Ravens in 2022, he had 10 tackles, and I believe he may even had a fumble too from memory, but I could be wrong. But he had 10 tackles on team, so he plays a valuable part as the gunner. And I think in 2022 he had, I think it was like 2 catches, so wasn't really the threat at receiver. However, nobody really was in this Matt Canada system. Hopefully that can change. Now, with this signing, of course, you have, like I said, Pickens being probably number 2, DJ being number 1, AR coming in, being receiver number 3, Calvin Austin and Anthony Miller. So it's good to see some more depth at the receiver. Now, there's going to be a few questions. When you sign Miles Boykin, is that the receiver room done? Do the Steelers go into the draft? I don't think they're going to go to 17 nor 32 or a high pick to get receiver, but I believe they will do their due diligence, like Mike Tomlin says, and get a receiver that's maybe in the later rounds, like 3 or 4. Because I like the receiver room right at the moment. I really do. I still don't think they're going to trade Deontay. This signing doesn't mean they're going to trade Deontay. I would be shocked if they did trade Deontay, but that to me is not going to happen. So welcome aboard yet again, Miles Boykin. He's a tall receiver. He's from the Ravens, or used to be from the Ravens. He plays our gunner position, so he runs down the field, covers punts, covers the kickoff, and he's a valuable guy for our team and a valuable guy for our special teams. Right now, I did say at the beginning I would talk about something that pissed me off. I was waking up to the news again. This news has been going on forever, and it's like I'm finally happy it's over. I never want to hear it again. But this will be the last time, I guess, I talk about it until we verse the Jets. And I'm not even sure if we verse the Jets in 2023. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. But I want to show this tweet too, because the Steeler Nation, we have Aaron Rodgers is now in the AFC. Sure, whatever, right? But the disrespect to Kenny is quite amazing. Check this out. If you can see it. Look at this. So you can see on my Twitter page here, I'll do my best to zoom in, right, on the fly. But here we go. The AFC is loaded at quarterback with fire emoji. Can you see that? Is that too far in? That's all right. Okay. Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence. Where's the mention of Kenny Pickett? Now, I do understand that Kenny Pickett is a rookie. And look, it doesn't have to be named just yet. But what's saying in a few years' time that Kenny Pickett can't be up there, you know? And you're naming guys like Lamar Jackson that haven't even played for ages and doesn't even know who's going to be with the team. So Aaron Rodgers, I'm happy that you've signed finally. You were the biggest diva, I think, at quarterback that I've ever seen. You're now a Jet, and they're naming all the big stars. The only one that I'm really scared of in the AFC, if Steelers are versing, is Patrick Mahomes. He's a fantastic quarterback. Joe Burrow doesn't really scare me that much. Josh Allen can be beaten. We've beaten him. Lamar Jackson, Steelers can beat him. Herbert, I think the Steelers can match him pretty well. And Trevor Lawrence, he's a guy on the up and up, but I feel like they can beat them too. So there you go. Old man Rodgers is a New York Jet. Now, my last segment here, and I need to figure out a name for this too. So on my, we have a members Discord. So Steeler Nation Australia has a members Discord. If you do want to be a member of the channel, it's about $3 a month. That's the minimum if you want to. Now, I am getting questions there, and it's a bit like DK's J1Q, but I have to rename it something else. I don't know. We have to hooly dooly. What is that? I don't know. We're gonna call it something else. Anyways, because I always want to get your guys' feedback. Here's a question from Sean. Says, would you trade the number one pick and the first number two and Canada for a decent OC if someone would bite, kind of like the Bucks traded for Gruden in '02, with about 5 laugh emojis? Now, this can be a serious question, but I don't think I would. I don't think I would trade away 1 and 2 for an offensive coordinator. I do have more trust in Canada this year than last year. It's a clean slate. The team's better. But, however, in saying that, if you don't get it right this year and you don't improve to get more than 17 points a game, 18 points a game, where you need to score 20, you need to score about 23 points a game, at least. 24 would be great. 25 would be fantastic, Very score game. If Canada does not improve this offense with this personnel, with everyone going to their second year, Pickens, Najee in his third, Kenny into his second year, a new offensive line that can help you stay up and they can help run the ball better, then I would say that Matt Canada has a leeway of about 4 games. I think 4 games. If he doesn't pull his weight and execute plays and design good game plans for the Steelers to win, then it's not on the personnel, it's on the coach. I would say Matt Canada could be at the door within 4 games if he doesn't get his playbook together and his team together to win games. So, yeah, appreciate that, Sean, mate, for the question. I would not trade away number 1 or 2. I think 17 and 32 are very valuable to the draft. Anyways, guys, thank you for checking out Steeler Nation Australia. We have some news. Miles Boykin is signing back with the Steelers. It's a good signing. It's a really good signing. I'm a big fan of Miles Boykin. I actually like what he did with the Ravens, and I like how he plays with the Steelers, and I like the way how he plays the gunner position, which is a selfless position. He's got the role on the team. If he finds himself in camp, he will find himself a role. He doesn't need to be the receiver to go out and catch 50 balls to 80 balls a year. He can catch 10 to 15, 20 catches a year, maybe run a few times, but he's more or less there for special teams in that gunner position, and he does a fantastic job, and he led the teams last year with 10 tackles. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in about an hour or so for Steelers Live on Steelers Nation Australia.